Hey there, guys. All right, today we are back with some more overly sarcastic productions. This time we're on to Miscellaneous Myths, Pygmalion and Galatea. Now, before we dive into the video, make sure you go and check out the links below in my description box or in my pinned comment in the comment section. The most important link, the #1 link there, is the link to the Discord. Would love it if you checked it out and come and join the Discord. Share some history memes, chat, whatever you want to do. Discord, hang out. Yeah. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's just go ahead and dive into this short video on this Greek mythology.
Man, girls are so complicated. Well, I mean, people are complicated, but girls are specifically taught to be complicated, especially when we interact with dudes. There's this whole song and dance we're taught to do about not communicating our negative emotions, but also bottling them up to the point where they explode, but only when someone else notices that we're having them first, because somehow that's how we know they care, and ugh. Not gonna lie, I don't really get any of this stuff, but from what I've seen, it's pretty crazy. Now,
I also don't get it, and it's probably part of the reason why I'm so lonely.
this whole bizarre courtship ritual can get pretty disheartening, which has led to a long-standing fantasy in human society of just making your ideal boy or girlfriend. No muss, no fuss, no misinterpreted sidelong glances and awkward coffee dates. Just call on the magic of signs or divine intervention and craft yourself the perfect partner. And this is everywhere. You watch TV as a kid, you remember this episode. Now, this is an idea that recurs...
Specifically those episodes, Red. I watched those too. Because we're almost the same age, except I think you're a little older. I really have no clue how old Blue and Red are. Just assuming they're a little older.
Very easily. All it takes is one tragic breakup and boom, suddenly you're sketching blueprints for
you are going to treat me right.
your black belt ninja super girlfriend. But there's one story that's kind of the example behind all the build-a-girlfriend tropes, and although it's been adapted for modern audiences and re-examined in a million different ways, sometimes it's best to stick with the classics. This is the myth of Pygmalion and Galatea. So Pygmalion's a famous ivory sculptor known for both his skill and his unconventional taste in women, namely that he doesn't have
Do you mind?
one. You might be confused as to why this was a controversial subject in ancient Greece of all places, but it's not so much that Pygmalion doesn't like women, he just doesn't like women who do things like talk.
So I was thinking, what? Huh. Oh. Duct tape.
And have sex.
Oh, maybe we could go back to my... What? Physical touch. Ah.
I don't know how to tell you this, buddy, but we do have a word for that now. Several words, actually. Well, regardless
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
of his thoughts on women, Pygmalion still has a great appreciation for beauty, and deciding that no woman alive could possibly meet his standards, Pygmalion does what he does best, and makes one. Now, this statue is beautiful, but more than beautiful, she's also Pygmalion's literal perfect woman. Gorgeous, quiet, flawless, non-judgmental, incapable of
This is great. I can just keep talking.
speech, not breathing.
I wonder why more people don't do this.
Sorry, Pygmalion, there's no way to spin this that makes you look good. So Pygmalion
Yeah, Pygmalion make you look like you're pretty crazy. It's like we were made for each other.
falls in love with the statue, and much like the archetype
Well, you were made for me. I'm kind of your only option. Pygmalion. Don't... That phrasing is very
of
bad.
basement dweller, dresses his waifu up in fancy clothing, goes on dates with her, tells her all his
Can you believe people think I'm weird?
problems, and gives her a name, Galatea, meaning white as milk. But of course, Pygmalion isn't truly happy, as even though he loves Galatea, since she's,
Oh, nothing. It just feels like this relationship is very one-sided.
not real, she can't love him back. Now, normally this doesn't seem to be a problem for the waifu community, but hey, guess the dude's a romantic. Anyway, the festival of Aphrodite rolls around,
Oh, all this from me.
and in between all the pleas for beauty and true love and all that jazz, Pygmalion begs the goddess to bring his waifu to life. Bring
Waifu to laifu. I'm using that.
her to life. Aphrodite, always a sucker for a pretty face, deems Galatea fine enough to warrant her efforts and grants Pygmalion's wish, making Galatea into a real woman. So now she can do things like talk and have sex. You kids have fun.
All the things he didn't want, but also kind of wants? See, Pygmalion, that's confusing. The thing you might notice is that this story never ends well when adapted for the modern day. Oh, Galatea's sentience is not initially explored, nor is the inherent contradiction of their relationship. So modern interpretations read it as bad scene all around. Remember, kids, always give your robot girlfriend parameters. Beyond extremely devoted. This has been an overly sarcastic production. You see, hold on. I mean, of course, that whole there's that whole predicament of sentience of the moment that the build your girlfriend thing becomes alive and has now a brain and their own thoughts and motives and desires and dreams and goals and ambitions. Yeah, no, there's no way to spin this into a good way. No, not at all. Sorry, Pygmalion. This ain't a good look for you, bud. That was Miscellaneous Myths, Pygmalion, and Galatea. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.